This is a city commission meeting, so could we have the roll call, please?
Smith,
Here.
Rice,
Here.
Bragg,
Here.
Harvey,
Here.
Mayor Robish.
Present. Please join me for the pledge. I
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll move on to agenda approval. I have two corrections, or one correction and one addition. I would like to correct on 7.1, second reading of ordinance 2270-18, and that should read -70 instead of 80. And then I would like to add 8.2. That is an irrigation project from the Parks and Rec Department. That's my additions.
Motion to approve the addition, motion to approve the agenda with the additions.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith, Smith,
Aye.
Rice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to public forum. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. Please state your name and address for the record. Is there anyone here for public forum? Seeing none, I think we have Commissioner Weinreich has a,
Yes, thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that this Saturday, March 22nd at 9 a.m. will be the election forum at City Hall. It also can be viewed on the city's YouTube page as well, but just want to invite everybody to the election forum this Saturday at 9 a.m.
all right, thank you. You will be part of that.
I will.
All right. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. Our agenda consists of 4.1 minutes of March 10th, 2025, 4.2 proclamation. The Senior Games Week requested by Kelsey Nash with South Dakota Senior Games Office. 4.3, consider raffle request submitted by Sherry Bajorky on behalf of the Salvation Army Christmas Basket Program, June 30th through November 21st. 4.4, fuel quotes for city departments. 4.5, set public hearing for April 7th, 2025 for uniform alcoholic beverage license applications, retail on-off sale malt beverage, and South Dakota Farm wine from Kin Asian Grocery Store at 1565 Dakota Avenue South. And 4.6, personnel items. Accept the transfer of Daniel Copeland from the Solid Waste Maintenance 1 to Administrative Assistant Scale Operator in the Solid Waste Department effective March 10, 2025. Number 2, post and advertise for a Solid Waste Maintenance 1 position. Number 3, accept the voluntary resignation of Carter Brotherton from the Water Sewer Maintenance 1 position, effective March 7th, 2025. Post and advertise for a Water Sewer Maintenance 1 position. Number 5, accept the part-time employment of Travis Whiff as a volunteer firefighter, effective March 17th, 2025, pending completion of the city physical and drug screen. And number 6, seasonal hiring for day camp director, day camp assistant, t-ball, coach pitch, and library summer reading aides. And 4.7 is payment of the bills.
Make a motion to approve consent agenda.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Rice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to bid quote items, consider bid for project number 2025-09Q asphalt emulsion and schedule bid opening for April 8th, 2025 at 2 p.m. Assistant Engineer Dennis Bennett, would you explain that?
Yeah, this is oil they use for chip seals for the projects and asking for permission to go out and bid for the CRS2P emulsion. And we have $84,869 budgeted for this year.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Any further questions for Assistant Engineer? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Roberts.
Aye. Excuse me. Moving on to 5.2, consider agreement from amusement restoration companies for the 2025-03 Splash Central Water Feature and Green Water Slide restoration for a cost of $68,500 and authorize the mayor to sign. And tonight we have with us the water park superintendent, Zach Olson. Would you want to come up and?
Yeah, you bet.
And so, yeah, as he said, I'm Zach Wilson, manager of Water Park. It sounds really basic, like all we're doing is repainting the slide. That's what it sounds like. What we're actually doing is they're gonna scrape off all that old clear coat that makes it just look like an eyesore. And they're also gonna do that with all the play features. Like anything that you see that's metal in the park, that's next to the slides in the leisure pool, they're scraping all that down, they're painting all that, so. When it's all said and done, that half of the pool should look brand new.
Oh.
So, that's what that is, it's not just $70,000 to repaint the slide.
Oh.
It's quite the scope of work that we'll be
Alright.
doing.
Thank you, Zach.
I would make a motion to approve that.
Second.
Any questions for Zach?
I would just maybe make one point, Zach. As the request states here, there was going to be a gel coating plan for 2026.
Yes.
For
For the inside of the pool, or inside of that slide, and that's to increase, the longevity of the inside of the slide. That's $84,000, and that's also something, I can walk that slide a million times, but I can't tell you if that's decaying or not, so that's what me and Director Schroeder had talked about, was we're gonna have them walk it, and they're gonna tell us, oh yeah, you're doing fine, or, oh no, you're doing, so we're kinda hoping that someone more educated in the process can confirm that we actually do need that.
That's the reason for the delay, because that was supposed to be part of this project as well.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Any other questions?
But the full amount was budgeted, we're just saying we're only gonna spend
Right, yes.
Okay. So let's do a roll call vote.
Smith,
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Roberts.
Aye. Moving on to 5.3, consider payment request number 12 from North Star Logistics LLC doing business as Century Crane in the amount of $761,185.09 for project number 2023-21, the transfer stations. Again, Assistant Dennis Bennett, okay.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. This is just a progress payment on the building for the solid waste transfer station. It's pretty well complete, except for things that can't get done this fall, until thaw goes out and stuff. Gotta put fence in, things like that, so we're actually moving into it and getting ready to use it, and recommend approval.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Roberts.
Aye. Moving on to petitions and communications. Consider land access and use agreement between the South Dakota Army National Guard and the City of Huron for the purpose of conduction field training exercises. This pertains to our, we do this every so often with the National Guard, and they use our old solid waste
That's
facility.
correct.
Okay.
That's correct. The only thing that really changed within the lease agreement itself was the signatories, you know, obviously we have a new adjutant general than we did here 10 years ago because there was a renewal in there as well. But, and then the terms of the term of the lease, actually the date of the expiration and things, that changed. But other than that, the lease itself is exactly the same.
Okay,
Motion to approve.
Second.
any questions on that? Let's do a roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Heinrichs,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to ordinances and resolutions. Second reading of ordinance number 2270-18-70 pertaining to flood damage prevention to amend ordinance 2269-18-69. City planner there, Barry Cranston.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, this is the second reading of this ordinance again. Once again, this ordinance merely created some of the oversight, or corrected some of the oversights that FEMA wanted, or were requiring to be added to the lease before it was compliant with the federal regulations. So we recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? No? Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Heinrichs,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to departmental items, consider John and Carrie Dirksen for plat approval of Tract 1 Stony Run Park in the southwest quarter of the southeast quarter and the northwest quarter of the southeast quarter of Section 13. And I'm just gonna let Barry Cranston do the rest of this.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, this is in section 13 in Township 110, range 62. This is in the joint jurisdictional area. It's located just directly to the west of Walmart, in the field behind Walmart, along the creek bed. The Dirksons are retaining the farmable ground between Walmart and the creek bed, but this land will, this new plat, you've already approved the former plat. What this does is this slightly changes the east border of the parcel that the city is purchasing, just merely to reflect the fence line. The Dirksons wanted that to be exact as they could make it to follow the fence line rather than being 2 to 3 feet on the inside of that fence. So this merely meets their wishes, and with that, we'd recommend approval. By the way, the Joint Planning Commission did hear this, and they approved it unanimously.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any questions?
So yeah, just to
Mr. Bragg.
clarify, you guys, we already approved this one.
Right.
It's just that when it was a little disagreement between the folks that did the surveying, we're trying to straighten some of the lines out. The property owner said he would prefer that to follow exactly, which is understandable. And so there was no additional charge to redo this, so it was just a matter of the timing of having to run it through again, but this will get us back on track.
Thank you. Roll call vote.
Smith,
Aye.
Heinrichs,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to 8.2, we added this on the agenda tonight. This is for an irrigation project that came up down in Campbell Park. I'm gonna let Chad Schroeder come and explain that to us with the construction.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners. This project it's an irrigation project that is going to repair our irrigation along Campbell Park on the boulevard. My staff will make the repairs on the west side of the sidewalk. We have to extend some of our irrigation out on the west side. But the boulevard area will all need to be redone, as everything was removed as part of the construction project. So from 5th to 7th Street, so 2 blocks of irrigation to put in. We have everything ready for Jim and Jake's. We have the sleeves underneath the concrete. We put them under before they poured the trail. So it'll be easy for them to get underneath there and then just add the irrigation along there.
Okay, thank you,
Make a
Chad.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye,
Thanks, Chad.
thank you. All right,